without further ado, let's get into it, baby. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming for too long today. I gotta get to the gym, I gotta get home, I gotta go to bed at a decent time. That's one thing that we have been struggling with, and I've been fighting with in my own head. I feel like you should go to bed early and wake up early, but if you don't have somewhere to be at a certain time, I tend to be a night owl, and it's something that we're gonna work on correcting here. I don't think operating at the times of night when everybody else is asleep is necessarily the best. I don't know, maybe we'll adopt a new thought process on it, but I would like to be getting up early and doing things during the day. Right now, we've got another 60 days to hopefully generate an income through some of the online businesses that we're doing. We got a 60-day limit, man. The timer starts now, and the reason that we have 60 days is because there's a potential of us going back to work in 60 days. That's when we have construction industry wants us back. We don't want to go back. We will, you know, if everything isn't set up how we want it set up, we will be going back. We'll be grinding day and night. Over the next 60 days, we've got a lot to prove here. We're going to see if we can change our life in 60 days, if we can make it so we don't have to go back to work. Again, I have nothing against, I wish I was a guy that was just happy with the mundane. You know, I am envious to the guys that can go to work all day, every day, come home, drink their beer and be happy. I, unfortunately, for some reason, it just doesn't make me happy. It's not what I want in my life. I want more in my life, and I don't have anything against, and I'm not putting anyone down that finds enjoyment in that type of lifestyle. I wish I was able to do that, actually. You know, again, all you blue collar workers, all you guys fucking out there helping the world, building our cities, I envy you guys. I'm so glad that you guys are happy to be doing that. Unfortunately, that is not what fucking wets my whistle. So let's see if we can do it. 60 days, 60 more days before we go back to work. Let's see if we can get it done in 60 days. We've given ourselves 90. We know, 30-day layover, but we will see if we make her happen there, boys. So we've got 3 videos that we're going to watch today. We're going to react to a couple different things. And yeah, without further ado, here we go.
God is gay. God is a lesbian. God is trans.
What the
God is
fuck? Oh, wow. Have they ever fucking... Oh, where is this? God is gay. Oh my God. Okay, I haven't even got into this video. We're gonna give it the full shot. We'll listen to the whole thing. But I assure you, God is probably not fucking gay. If God's out there and he's real, he is not fucking gay. And I doubt you'll ever hear a Muslim say Allah's gay. So, holy fuck. Oh my God.
God is gay. God is a lesbian. God is trans. God is gender non-binary. God is straight. God is cisgender. God is black. God is white. God is Middle Eastern. God is Asian. God is differently abled mentally and physically. God is able-bodied. God is you, and you are God because you are a reflection of God's divine image. God
Oh my God. Okay, so I understand what he's trying to say there, but what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't even want to comment on that. That's just satanic. It's gotta be so fucked up. That's satanic. Dude, God is not gay. There's no way that God's gay. Over the course of all throughout history, all documented history, God has been God, and the Bible is believed in not promoting homosexual or non-conforming fucking alphabet mafia nonsense. This is what I mean when I say that they're taking over the system. But we're not going to focus too much on what the system's doing. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're trying to put this shit out. They're trying to confuse you. They're trying to make you live in a fear-based life. We're gonna go focus on what makes us happy and what we believe in. We're not fucking letting this shit roll. This isn't a page where we stand up against all this stuff. I like to educate people, to let them know what's going on in the world. Like, this is ridiculous. Could you imagine being in church and hearing this? I'd walk out, wouldn't you? But we're not here to fight the powers that be yet. We're just here to have a place for everybody to socialize and create a community of people that, are going to make a better world to live in. And I don't accept this as my reality. So, goodbye. So this next video that we got going on here, we're going to Myron debunked her 1% fantasy. So I'm interested. I don't know if you guys watch Fresh and Fit. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. Great channel.
Cat is trying to put a square peg in a round hole, saying my view is crazy, but it's actually based in biological fact, and it's worked for millennia. And as a matter of fact, we have the society we have today because of polygamy to some degree. Monogamy as well, but monogamy for the man is a choice. Monogamy for the woman, it's pretty much necessary.
So what facts do you have to say that polygamy works?
Since the beginning of time, high value men have had women,
But have
share
those
them.
women actually been happy?
That's
Like,
okay.
aren't we talking relationships on a basis
So,
of whether
Kat,
or
that's
not we're both happy?
irrelevant.
Kat, I'm gonna be
Irrelevant.
marriage.
I mean, I'm not gonna be sharing no man unless I'm happy.
Okay, Kat.
You know, I want to be happy.
I don't think she understands, and maybe a lot of people don't understand. If you're with like I'm not saying I'm this guy yet, before I get attacked, but if you, I'm pretty sure you'd be happy. If you were with a high status man that was conquering the world over the course of history, and you got to have all the fruits of life, and you got to live an extraordinary life compared to the peasants, and you were taken care of and looked after, and you lived in the big beautiful castle, I'm pretty sure you would be happy, and I don't think it would bother you too much if your man was out fucking some random whore. But anyway, let's hear what she has to say.
I want to be feeling like the attention's on me.
Okay, well, Kat, here's the thing.
That's the thing.
See,
Just
and
so
I'm-
you know, all girls want is attention. Okay, when you start to learn that, you'll win in this world, man. It's all about giving them the right attention. You know, if your girlfriend's fucking fighting with you or blah blah blah, if you're at work and you know those guys at work that are fighting with their girlfriend all fucking day, and you're like, bro, like don't worry about it, it's okay. Blah 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 blah. That's how he's taught her to get his attention. If she can get your attention and keep your attention all day by fighting with you, then she's gonna continue to do it. Women love attention. That's what they're looking for in a relationship. If you want to be in a relationship with a woman, you need to learn how to take away attention based on her doing things that you don't like, and giving her attention based on things that she does that you do like. That's how you build your relationship. You can't sit down with a woman like you can with a man. Say, hey, look, listen, and outline how things are going to go. They're emotional creatures, and we are not. So you need to take attention away when she's doing stuff that you don't agree with, and give attention when she's doing the right things. Give her a pat on the back, appraisal. And that's how you train your woman. You don't train your woman by talking down to her or talking to her any sort of way. You give her attention at times, and you take away attention at times.
I'm going to show you how crazy your argument is here in a second. But marriage is not about necessarily happiness. It's about duty of raising children that are going to be contributing members of society. That's what marriage is about.
That's
Only in the
old school.
West. Okay, only in the West do we have this crazy concept that we need to be happy at all times within marriage. Raising your children in a stable household and giving them food to eat and a safe home to be at should be where you derive.
And something with that, though, real quick, he's making a keynote. You know, in relationships and in friendships and everything in general, it's not always going to be happy. You know, if you didn't have the negatives or the downfalls or the shitty situations, you wouldn't have what's called polarity. You wouldn't have the experience of something shitty to make the good actually feel good. You need to live both experiences in life to have a fruitful life and have appreciation for life and have appreciation for your relationship. You need to go through the ups and downs like a fucking roller coaster to be able to appreciate the other person that you're sitting beside. If you never had the lows, the highs wouldn't mean anything. You wouldn't be happy. If everything was good and perfect all the time, you wouldn't be happy, because that would just be your normal. You would need something so extreme to make you happy. You have such a high standard of normal. Does that make sense?
Your happiness. And when you break the family apart, which is what's going on in the West, single mother households, etc., things get fucked up and kids end up fucked up.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, going back to what you said you want a man that makes $300,000 to $500,000 a year, is going to basically never say no to you and let you
I'm
live
not
the
saying
lifestyle
he
that you
doesn't
want.
have to say no. I'm saying my lifestyle is never going to allow me to say no to myself.
Okay. The point I'm trying to make is this. I'm just giving you your standards, right? You want a guy, pretty much the man you described as a 1% man. Now, I did not challenge you on your preference. I said you have your preferences.
I'm
All I
also a
gave you-
1% woman.
Okay, let me finish my point, and then I will give you in a second why that is irrelevant from what you're saying. So you want a 1% man, okay? You want a man that makes a lot of money, successful, ambitious, can provide you a certain lifestyle. I countered and said, you can want that, but the consequence of dealing with this caliber of man, who's rare, is you're gonna have to share him, okay? You don't like that. You want him to be exclusive to you. So you're hoping that you'll find one that's going to meet these requirements, which quite frankly is slim to none. I understand that my environment is not conducive to what I want. So what am I doing? You're operating on possibilities. I'm operating on probabilities. I know if I go to the Middle East where things are different, the women are actually held to a standard, right, to become good wives and mothers, etc. I am going to increase my probabilities of getting what I want. And I am willing to travel and make some sacrifices to make it happen. You are not, though. You want to basically get this top tier man. You want him to be committed to only you, and you want a certain lifestyle where you can't necessarily be told no. That's a possibility, but it's slim. So you can do what you want, but at least what I'm trying to do is actually probable to a higher degree, and I'm making overt actions to make it happen.
Bam. Ether.
I
Fire.
have a question.
Yeah.
No.
Did you have anything you want to say on that, Kat?
She's nice.
I mean, you can. Well, I
mean,
know that, but I want to
all
give her
I'm
a chance
just
to rebut
saying-
that.
All I'm saying is that the more that I feel that it's not possible to find the things that I want, the less that I'm going to have my eyes open to the opportunities that will give me what I want. So, I mean, I'm not going to settle until I get what I want.
Okay, that's fine.
And I mean,
Nothing
like,
wrong
if
with that.
I'm going to provide the lifestyle that I want, then I want to make sure that I'm finding somebody that's also going to want the lifestyle that I want to live. And whether or not he can provide for that, he still needs to be on board with the direction I want to go.
Question.
Whether or not he wants to build that empire with me, whether or not.
See, this is hard too in the world right now. Let me take this the wrong way. Women think that they lead the fucking relationships these days. And I'm sorry, like this girl right now, she's saying that he needs to be with the direction that I want to go. Bitch, you don't even know what you want. Most women don't have a fucking clue what they want. They hear something from the Kim Kardashians or whatever the fuck, and then they just reiterate it because they think that that's the lifestyle that they want. You have no idea what you want. And the only time that you're gonna like have a guy in your life that you're turned right on by is a guy that tells you what you want and treats you how he chooses. I know that might sound negative in a certain degree, in a certain aspect, but that's how it is. You're delusional. You think that you are going to run things and you're this boss ass bitch and you want to find some guy that's making a good amount of money to be able to support what you want in your life. When you find, and like they're rare, man. Guys that are self-sufficient that make good money, they are not the everyday pick. You can't just find that on the street. For you to say that you want a guy that's on board for everything that you want, I hope you find some simp ass cuck out there that'll give you what you want. I'm not denying your reality, but the reality is, I can tell you, when I get to where I want to be after sitting here grinding in this fucking cold ass garage, after spending years of reading books and taking in information and being able to finally take the leap to then know that I still have 10, 12 years of work to get to where I want to be so then I can enjoy some life and raise some families, like fuck, I'm going to turn around and just let some bitch tell me the direction that we're heading in. Like, no offense.
He already has that empire built, but it's going to be where I want to go in my life.
Okay. Well, okay, so you want a very successful man that makes that kind of money to build an empire with you that's going to be monogamous to you. Hey, we can all dream.
If we both have the lifestyle that we both desire, why are we not going to want to do it together? And if we have that love for each other, then why are we not going to be able
that
to be
man was already successful
monogamous?
when you found him and isn't going to change his course because of you. That's the difference.
I mean, but I'm already successful.
Yeah, but he's significantly more successful than you. He's made a lot. He's made the man you're looking for is making quite a bit of money. Here's the thing, ladies. You don't make $300,000 to $500,000 a year working with a woman. You do that shit by being ambitious and being willing to do it by yourself. The girl can come in and maybe compliment you, help you build it even more. But when you get to a certain level, you're self-sufficient. You don't need help anymore.
Right.
Okay? The caliber of man that you're chasing is a type A, assertive, dominant male that doesn't need you. Period. Which is why you said before, I'm a 1% woman. I'm assuming you mean financially, right? Because you earn quite a bit.
I mean,
What makes you a 1% woman? That's what I was going to ask you.
Being natural, my financials.
Okay. Are you aware that men don't care about a woman's financials? What actually makes a woman 1% woman are things that women typically don't tend to highlight
at all.
Yeah, straight up, man. You girls out there like trying to chase a bag or whatever the fuck. For whatever this is, for a guy in his garage. If you're a girl that wants a guy out in this world right now, the only advice that I could give you, guys don't care how much money you make. If you find a guy that's making good money or even a guy that's making decent money or a guy that's just at least fucking can support the family, I would rather a girl from Starbucks that listens, cooks, cleans, is a good mother, has a low body count, and wants to help benefit areas of my life. I'm not saying get to the kitchen, bitch, make me a sandwich. That's not the road that I'm going down. But what I'm saying is for a girl to benefit my life at the stages that I'm going to be at for the next 5 years, I can't afford to hire a chef right now, okay? So a girl that can cook, that can make sure my meals are taken care of so I don't have to take those couple hours out of my day every day and I can use those hours wisely, that would benefit my life. A girl that can clean so I don't have to take those hours out of my day would benefit my life. So it's not to say get to the kitchen, bitch, cook and clean, that's all you're good for. But for me personally, as a person that's aspiring to be something and is working my way up, a woman that would come into my life right now, benefit my life and help me grow as I want to grow and be a part of the journey and maybe be the main girl at the end of it, she would have to provide those benefits because they're benefiting my growth. But there's no way, like, you girls out there, you got to stop carrying, like, you having the bag doesn't matter. If anything, you having the bag makes it harder for some guys to be with you because it takes their pride of being a man away, you know? It makes them feel insignificant to some degree because they can't protect and provide because you're already taking care of that of yourself. You know, you making a lot of money as a woman isn't going to change how a man views you. A man would value a girl that has a low body count over a girl that has lots of money. I think this is just a societal issue lately. I think they've programmed girls to be boss-ass bitches. They've let girls like Cardi B rob men and tell the story and then put guys like Andrew Tate in jail. So the narrative nowadays is very eluding and it's programming people to think the wrong way. And you guys as women, if you want a man in your life, you need to learn how to provide value to such man and not think that by you being the man, you're going to attract a good man because that's only going to push the good men away. You know, to be completely honest, as I see, just like, you know, looking at it out there, the guys that have lots of money and are able to do whatever they want in their life, they want the pretty girl with a low body count that doesn't say no. They don't want the girl that's strutting on OnlyFans. Like, cool, you show your body on OnlyFans, you make $100,000 a month. Let's say you make $1 million a year, $100,000 a month doing OnlyFans. That's awesome, but I don't want to be with a girl that's fucking showing her pussy to every guy on the block because he's willing to pay $3.99. I hope there's a little tidbit of knowledge in there. And we can clip that up, but we'll see.
Compliant, feminine, attractive, fit.
Willing to
Would you? I mean, I
not
would say
promiscuous.
willing to
not
hear the words
promiscuous,
no.
Willing to hear the words no,
Mhm.
following his lead.
Yeah, definitely willing to hear the words no. Sorry, bitch, but at the end of the day, what I say goes. And
These are things that make a woman 1%. Attraction, ladies, is not symmetrical. I'm going to say that again. Attraction between the two genders is not symmetrical. If I want a woman that's feminine, submissive, and attractive, right, and cute, the woman is within her right to want a male that's masculine, dominant, and a leader. We complement each other. We're very different. The things that you want are what men want. You might say to yourself, I'm a 1% woman, but that's false. The market dictates your value, not you. I'm going to say that again because a lot of girls want to sit here and say, I'm a princess, I'm a 10. No, you're not, because the market dictates your value, not you. Men had to deal with this reality that the market dictates our value because guess what? If I'm broke, short, ugly, girls don't date me.
Exactly.
So the market dictates my value. So as a woman, if a high value man isn't marrying you or proposing to you that you love, admire, and respect, the market is judging you as well. And now you're not of value. The problem is this: we live in a world where we tell women that they can do no wrong, they're perfect however they come, and they don't have to self-improve. And I'm here to tell you, that's a fucking lie. You got to self-improve just like us, and you got to bring value.
Mhm.
The thing is, you guys are brainwashed to think your value comes from what we do. No, it doesn't. It comes from the opposite of what we do because men need a woman to assist him in his mission, not your mission. Your mission is irrelevant. When he benefits, you benefit. When you benefit, he's immediately going to be pushed to the side. No girl wants to be with a guy that she can run all over. So a 1% woman does not exist unless she's alongside a 1% man because your value is determined by the caliber of man you can attract. You can't self-proclaim you're a 1% woman.
Guys, this podcast, if it's just nothing else, invest in dog food and cat food and save your money.
And Kat, that's just so I'm being very honest with you about how certain guys think, and it is what it is. Like these are uncomfortable realities that women don't know.
I respect it. I mean, I'm taking it all in. Like hearing other opinions and hearing a debate is.
Men are scared to speak like this. They
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
speak like this.
well, as always, fresh and fit, fucking killing it.